All right, welcome back. We're going to be answering some questions here at the end of August 2019. So let's get into it. Okay, so we had someone write in, do spells work in 3 months or can some take longer? I did another spell and 3 months passed and nothing yet. Trying not to have less for results, I have my mind busy. Okay, so first of all, there is no set time frame. So you need to get that out of your mind completely. Because some spells work almost instantly, and some could take 3 months or more. So there is no time limit. 3 months is just a good measurement of if you've noticed that something hasn't manifested yet, to go ahead and try it again. After evaluating what may have gone wrong, looking through your notes, but only if you've noticed that something hasn't manifested that you know you put in for. If you're sitting there waiting for it to manifest and it doesn't manifest, well then you have lesser results, and it's not going to manifest. As you said, trying to not have lesser results, that tells me that you're probably having less for results. Because in the words of Yoda, do or do not. There is no try. So you'll need to strike the word try from your vocabulary altogether, because the word try presumes failure. When somebody says they're trying, that means they're not getting it done. Well, I'm trying, but it's not working, right? So do or do not, there is no try. He also writes, I forgot to tell you a month before the last candle spell I did, water magic, job in communication agency. I wanted to stack magic and have more chances for success. Maybe the petition was too long, and with the later candle magic, it all got mixed up. Hope you can help me. Okay, there's a couple things here. First off, job in communication agency is a bit too complex for water magic. I would really simplify it down to job, employment, or employed. Also, the words communication agency isn't as specific as you may think. It's not a really good choice for an intention statement, because what you don't want are multiple ways that it can be interpreted by the subconscious, because it can confuse me consciously. I wouldn't know what you would mean by that. Communication agency could mean literally dozens of things, everything ranging from working in media to being a clerk at your local mobile phone store. So I would say that intention statement is not specific enough. Based on that, I would not know exactly what it is that you were looking for in a job. And if I don't know consciously what it is, then how do you expect the subconscious to know? You never want to be confusing or give the subconscious any wiggle room. Because if you do, at best it won't do what you want, and at worst it'll do something that you don't want. Now, simply looking for work, I don't think there would be too much harm that could be caused out of that. But in other type of situations, being too ambiguous is what gets people in trouble when they leave it up to the subconscious to interpret it. Just like with the whole proverbial cautionary tale of someone asking for money and then a relative of theirs dies and leaves them the money because that was really the only way that they could get the money. And we've had that happen here on this channel. We've had someone write in claiming that very thing happened to them. Now, also, you put a very limiting variable upon it when you wrote, I have a job at a communication agency that I enjoy that pays X amount of money. Well, that X amount of money may be severely limiting your prospects. It could be that there just isn't a match available for what you're asking, especially if what you're asking is way higher than what those jobs start out at. Whatever that job may be, because communication agency may mean a lot of different things. So I think you may begin to see how this isn't a very good intention statement. This is one of those situations where it's probably best to do what we refer to as chunking down, setting out to achieve smaller goals that when added up equal the whole. So first I would focus solely on employment in the less ambiguous field of your choosing. I wouldn't put in the money limitation at all. And then when you're hired and you're in the job, then I would go for a raise, a promotion, making more money. Take it in steps. It's often tempting to just go for everything in one intention statement, in one go. Sometimes the best way of doing things is to chunk it down and take it step by step. Alright, so I hope this helps, and all my best to you, sir. Someone else writes in, so I had good success with spells of love and loss. Excellent. I'm interested in actually getting a multiple number of girls following me. I was wondering, what if I get 5 or 6 women figure candles and one man at the center and just do the ritual that way, and in the end just binding all together? What drawbacks do you think I will get? Thanks. Well, probably the same drawbacks that all men who juggle 5 or 6 women face when they eventually get caught. Slash tires, gossip to ruin your reputation, your belongings set on fire. You know, the typical crazy things that women do when you've toyed with their heart. Hell hath no fury like a woman's scored, brother. You may want to ask for a hornet's nest to be dropped in your lap instead. You might be better off. But to answer your question, I don't know, because I haven't done that. I mean, the symbolism's there. All I could say is try it and see. This is why experimentation is encouraged. Magic is meant to be tweaked. Now, it may be tempting to go for it all at once, but again, this may be a situation where it's better to chunk it down by adding one at a time and work your way up to the goal of having your own harem. All right, we probably got time for one more testimonial for you. I did the honey jar spell about 3 years ago. The short of it was that I got an unexpected bonus at work about a month later. But more importantly, my perception and how I handled my finances changed, which is like a twofold change. Maybe the gift of the bonus snapped me out of my subconscious pattern. Now I pay more attention to the aspect of finances, and that experience remains with me today and reminds me of this gift. Key point in the process, I think, is that when I was constructing the jar, candle, sigil, etc., is that I kind of forgot about what it was for. I was excited just by the creation of the candle jar. I was satisfied by that process alone. It was fun. Sure, your outlook on money changes, the way you handle money changes, and your mindset on money changes in order for you to have long-lasting success with money. So, yeah, absolutely. And congratulations on your success. Before we go, we've had a few more orange balls show up. They just keep coming. They keep rolling in. Keep sending in your pics if you're having them show up. I want to thank everyone for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and share it if you did. Follow me at Twitter at Frater Xavier, or give me a like on Facebook at facebook.com/mindandmagic. And join us over at Patreon or Subscribestar, where everyone gets early access to Mystery School videos before they're available elsewhere. I'm Frater Xavier, and I will see you next time. Take care.